Why do we switch places? What's going on, everybody? This is Maelstrom with Dungeons and D-Bags. And um we are back together playing some Dungeons and Dragons with our typical crew on the Wednesday night game night. And just to recap over last week, we're trying to, the party is trying to save both well, they don't know the Buddy's ultimate demise yet. They're trying to save both Buddy and um Leorio from from being imprisoned by the Lord that they stole some plans from. Um, that was uncovering a slaving ring that was headed by the mining operations conducted by the Gems Guild, the Jewelers Guild. They made a narrow escape from the tavern, helped by believe
Ozzy.
Aussie, yes, Aussie helped you guys into the back room, and you actually escaped down into a sewer system that led you out of the immediate danger. I think that pretty much covers everything, basically. I wish I was a little bit more organized. I'm still trying to get everything back situated the way it was. And let's see where I have everybody off at. You're currently in the tavern, and this is where we left off. You guys escaped. And make your way into the tavern and into the
We also sent Siggy and Tobias with the gem to go and pay off Jeremy's new character,
right.
so he can help us out with the escape.
All right, and you guys, let's get you on the map. We got my horn. Law. And you sent Siggy. They were walking on the streets, right? But they sent the brat.
Yeah, they're gonna go grab Woods Oak.
Okay. So they left out the front. So who all went into the sewers?
I think the plan was that because Sheila was gonna go to the sewers, and I was gonna be above ground setting fires.
Above ground starting fires?
Yeah,
Okay. And
to get attention away from the sewer entrance.
Okay.
Because he might have guards down here.
How are you leaving the inn? Because I believe Ozzy ushered both of you into the sewer.
Oh, I didn't know if the inn was connected to the.
It is. It's connected to this.
To the manor.
It's connected to the sewer city system. The sewer system under the city. That's currently where you guys went underneath there. There might be an entrance from the sewers or into that cove area that I believe was discussed last session, correct?
Yeah, that was discussed. Yeah.
Sure. Fantastic. All right, so you guys see where you're at, right? Ihorn and
Yep.
All right, so this is where you guys are. Then does everybody else see?
Yes, I see.
Okay. All right, I'll open there. What are you guys doing?
Just running through.
All right.
Looking down hallways, making sure that they're clear.
All right. I mean, it's a sewer. I don't tend to get a lot of traffic down here, but there are. You guys know there are some smugglers down here, but they're probably going to be part of the pack or something like that.
Well, come on, Sheila, let's go. Let's go into the sewer. Just very enthusiastic.
She says, okay. Yay, we're going finally.
Good time in the sewer. All right. So are you trying to I don't suspect any of you have a history or know your ways around the city sewers. Would you? Anybody have like an
No, my horse just picking a direction and going.
Sheila, do you have um a background that might give you some kind of insight on what this is, on how to get around here?
I would think so. I'm from this area. I'm a rogue, so.
Yeah, you're a rogue. What's do you have like a criminal background at all?
Yeah, I have a criminal background.
Let's see. Let's see your character sheet here. I like change the seasons. I'm last of my tribe. Okay. Personality traits. Oh, you're an outlander. On your background. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you're an outlander, so I'm not. I mean.
So nothing.
Yeah, you don't really have a criminal background.
Okay. That's fine.
All right.
Oh.
So,
I'm sorry, Myhern. I don't know much about this place.
Pick a direction and go then.
Okay. Are there different tunnels in here?
Yes. As you look into the cistern, you see the stagnant water, dripping as you can see kind of what you can see in the low light is it's running down towards you south way, where it's towards flowing drain that kind of drops down into a cistern that probably goes and out into the bay.
I do a history check to see if I read any of the old waterway works.
Sure.
When I was working at the library.
Sure. I mean, it's not really a subject of interest to you, but you mentioned some passing that the reason this is the lower district, close to the water as it is because a lot of the waste and stuff runs down from the sewers and is dumped out into the bay, near the cove over there, on this side of the isthmus.
Okay. Oh, you're stepping in the water. You're stepping in. Oh, ew.
All right. Well, Sheila just plops down into the water and is now wading waist deep in sewage.
It's waist deep?
Yeah.
My horn's just using the little walkways that they have there. It's like, you do that if that makes you happy.
Roll a Constitution save there, Sheila.
For some reason, my character sheet is not coming up. I can't see it.
Oh my.
It's blank. Totally blank.
Your character sheet is blank?
Yeah.
I sees it.
I see the bio and info, the attributes and abilities, but the character sheet is like nothing. It's just straight white sheet.
I have to back page. Yeah, I have to refresh page or something. Doobie doobie doop doop.
Okay, trying again. Loading.
Fantastic.
My female parts are getting yucky in the water.
Yeah.
Well, why did you jump in the water?
I would venture to say it's all of the parts below your waist.
Yeah.
Myron's gonna keep going forward. It's like, okay, you have fun with that.
All right.
It looks like we're going uphill here.
Yeah, as you know, it's on a gradual incline, and it opens up into another reservoir. And you could probably my horn's pretty smart. Make an intelligence check. Yeah, you know that. Okay, you're going north in the city. You're traveling north now. So whether you get your bearings now, you're probably near the bazaar district.
I remember Aussie saying keep going north, and then the manor will be up towards the east when we
Mhm.
get out.
Mm-hmm.
So my horn looks left, they look right, and they say they see this one's leading more north than this path. But is this walkable area?
I mean, it's a walkable area, but you see, there's like a 5 foot drop off where the water is falling down into the open reservoir, and then above that
Yeah.
is a is not nearly waist deep, but it's still yucky water.
And the drop okay, so there's a drop off point then. Hey, Sheila, you mind coming over here and stop wading in the poo poo water?
Sheila, you kind of belch a little bit and to stifle off the urge to throw up, but otherwise you're fine.
Okay.
But you do smell really bad.
Ew. This is gross.
Welcome to the bog of eternal stench.
Stay away from don't bring your smells over here. You stay that way.
Sheila turns around and hugs my horn.
You have to make it to my horn.
My
first.
horn.
Make a dex save. See if you dodge your hug.
Boom.
Ah, so as you go to wrap your arms around my horn, kind of skeezed out, dips with the quickness of a gazelle. Only animal I can think of that's dexterous and swift at the moment.
Does my horn just like no.
Yeah, no.
You're
no,
gonna
no,
take
no,
a
no.
shower before you touch me again. Can I make a perception check or a survival check to see if like there are methane gases down here that would make like basically he wants to know if fire is a bad idea or not.
Sure.
Let's go perception. Natural 20.
Sure. As an alchemist yourself, you know that this looks relatively well ventilated. You don't there's probably not enough methane buildup to make just the the existence of fire in the vicinity ignite.
Okay, so fire's safe. I do have dark vision, but I kind of want to see how deep is the water here?
In the reservoir, it's relatively deep, so it's probably about 20-30 feet inside the reservoir.
I guess what I want to do is I want to light a torch. What do I want to do? I think what I want to do is like I want to light a torch and then just throw it in this direction to see like
Over
to
here?
hear like how far the drop is. Yeah, over here.
Oh, okay. So just ping her again where you're throwing it.
Like in this direction. Like I want to throw it straight.
All right. Well,
Like,
straight ahead
from
of you
here.
is just the wall. You see like the water, coming down off like a waterfall. But,
But I want to know how far the drop is.
all right, so you throw it up, good 5 feet, and it lands and it splashes in the water. As soon as it hits the water, you hear it splash, and then it comes back down to the waterfall, and you see the wood of your torch in the water that's cascading down into the red.
Do I get a feeling of like how deep it is? Like the drop is?
I mean, you know, it's probably not. It's probably not as deep as the pool that Sheila was wading through.
No, you.
Let's go for it.
We are not sharing the same square. Oh, you're
Let's
just
go
gonna
for it.
jump on in there.
I'm gonna jump. Let's go.
All right, so make a dex save
I want to see what happens.
because you
to
jump
that
and
first
try to
before I
grab the wall behind the waterfall in order to pull yourself up. You do it. But as you do, this fetid water that's just running into your face and splashing off your forehead. Make a con save.
So
Your
gross.
mother will never recognize you.
Ew.
Oh my
A
god.
natural 20.
You're just a scum. You're just a scum dirt person, okay? You're in your element right now. Your hygiene skills are highly questionable, Sheila.
Scum
Okay.
person.
You're completely fine with just the poo log smacking you in the face on the way down.
And then Minehorn just waits until he sees Sheila disappear over the ridge, and he just calls out, "So how deep is it?"
Sheila, as you pull yourself up, you see it's probably just up about your knees. So probably about waist deep for my horn.
Jump in. Come on, let's go. You're taking
Answer
long.
the question.
It's just a little deep for you.
How deep?
I don't know, a few feet. 3 feet, 4 feet, 3 feet.
Okay.
Feet.
I cast a jump on myself. I'm not gonna go through the waters like she did.
Oh, you're gonna try to scale the wall next to it?
Sheila offers to carry my horn and says, "Hey, I can get you. Just jump."
I mean,
Do I roll acrobatics to see how far I can jump?
Yeah,
and then
roll acrobatics, see if you can get up the wall without getting in the water.
Well, I'm trying to I cast the spell so I can get like a bigger jump distance.
Okay.
Like I want to get a running start like here, then just run and jump off the ledge here.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
What spell did you cast?
I cast jump. I literally cast the spell jump.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, yeah. Well then, yeah, you I mean, you jump, you make it to the top, but you kind of like, and you almost fall over, but you managed to catch yourself. It wasn't the most graceful jump, but you managed to make.
So I land on the top there.
Yep, you land on top.
Okay, I'm gonna jump one more time to make sure that Sheila can't grab me.
All right, but as you land, though, you sink into the fetid water about waist deep.
It's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! I jump again.
All right.
That seems about right for trying to jump in the water.
All right, so you go to jump and you lunge forward. As you do, though, a lot of momentum from your jump was stifled by being waist deep in water, and you fall forward. And as you do, you kind of fall into the water, getting drenched.
Oof.
Now you and Sheila are quite the pair now.
Covered in
Minehorn
poo,
gets up with the
covered
water
in
looking.
poo. My horn is covered in poo.
While you are covered in
Minehorn's
poo,
ears.
I will tell you, while you're covered in poo, you guys have disadvantage on all stealth.
Minehorn's ears are just down.
Isn't that the whole point of this mission? Stealth.
His ears are down. He looks very upset. They look very upset. Let's just
As
go.
one would be if
Let's
they
just
were
go.
covered in poo.
I don't want to talk about this. Let's just go. I swear to God, let's
Pew,
go.
pew, pew, pew.
I swear to God, you guys.
Come on,
Yes. You guys and
I'm very close to birding myself.
guys.
I don't have anything that can clean me.
Yeah, it sucks. Mage hand.
No.
Oh, look. Is that a dead body?
Potential.
There's a dead body.
Are we still on? Is there still water up here?
There is it's shallow and drained out. It's damp, but it's not like, well, you see grates where the water's flown from. Underneath as you stepped up, there's grates underneath them where the water's pushing through and filling.
I want to. Can I investigate the bodies to see what killed them, or a medicine check, whichever of the two?
Sure. All right, you see a stab. You see a stab wound on the and the neck is slit and almost the head almost severed.
Is it like a neat cut or like a very jagged cut?
It's a neat cut.
Oh, great! The work of a professional. This is exactly why we came through the sewers, so we can find out where they dumped the bodies. Oh, look, there's another body. I want to
Wait,
inspect this one too.
All right.
it's dry though, right in there. I mean, it's generally kind of dry-ish. Can
Yeah.
I change my clothes? I would like to steal some. I would like to take some of their clothes and change clothes.
Ooh.
You want to take a dead person's body's clothes?
Wouldn't
Well,
you
it's better
guys
than
just go-
smelling like shit.
What's Sheila's
Well, that's-
morality?
Smelling like shit.
But
Is-
that's the thing. You're
What's
taking clothes from a dead body that's in a sewer.
What's Sheila's
Do you think
morality?
you're making a trade up?
Yeah.
Do you think you're
I'm gonna trade
trading up from here?
Does death smell better than poo? What's the consensus on that?
Oh, how rotten. Okay, the most fresh body.
I mean,
Or are they all rotten?
they're not all rotten. They're in various stages of
Yeah.
decomposure. They look like they've been, some of the bones have been cracked and stuff. They look like it's varying forms of torture.
Oh, never mind.
And can I investigate them for shit that's whatever they're carrying?
Sure.
Oh, I want clothes. I want cleaner clothes. I'm covered in poo right now.
Maybe next time you see a lady in an alley with no witnesses, you'll kill her and take
Ooh.
her clothes.
Cerberus.
But no, we gotta leave witnesses, and then we end up like these people. What the fuck is that? My horn just sees something in front, and it's like, oh, then turns around. Oh no.
As you guys are messing with the corpses of these animals, you see,
No.
basically rats start to pull in from everywhere and they stay on the edge of the light, watching you to see what you're about to do. Looks like they're used to a similar situation like this.
Let's not disturb the natural wildlife. My horn's gonna start running and jumping that direction.
All right, the rats kind of sniff the air around you.
They smell shit. They must
Let's
smell
just
shit.
keep going. Don't bother the rats. The rats don't bother us.
Ooh.
They sniff around and they go and then they start devouring the corpse.
Oh,
behind you.
that's just great to see. That's just wonderful. I'm gonna kill Buddy for being captured. He should have known. He should have known to escape.
All right. This room, you see the corpse that's there dragged along the floor is almost completely eaten with scrapes of meat attached to it. Looks like it was eaten by rats.
My heart's just nodding. He's like, you know what? I'm so tired of the city. I'm very tired of the city. Just finally stairs that are
Anyways.
leading up.
As you make your way through the so as you make your way through the winding, are you following the directions that to the manor
That Aussie gave?
that Aussie gave you?
Yeah.
All right. Roll survival. Both of you. We'll make you guys can help each other out.
Yeah, I'll help.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll help.
Sheila's no help.
No.
Damn.
Sheila, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? You used to be
She
so
was all over
badass.
the place. The best introduction. Came in and killed
What?
somebody.
What happened? What happened to us, Sheila? We robbed one of the richest people in town, and here we are, going through shit and running away from rats. What happened to us?
Ah.
Where did we go wrong?
Journey.
Oh. Golly.
Golly.
I don't even know if I should roll. I don't think I should.
Right, but
Hey man, could it how bad could it be?
it's worse than that.
I'll give myself guidance.
Ooh.
Okay,
Just
that's
thinking how worse can this get?
All right, that's 12. Can you? What else you got? Plus 4.
16.
Okay, that's gonna be enough to get you to where you're looking. So you mentioned make it up, and you follow, and you think you're not positive, but you think this might be uh underneath the residence that Lord Parfum has used every inch of your brain cells to coalesce where this map would be inside your head. You rebuild a map of the city inside your head, and you're like, this has to be it, maybe, possibly. And as you climb up, you realize you're in uh a wine you're in a cellar of some sort as you pull the grate off and you push up, and it's dark and dank and there's wine casks everywhere.
My heart just
Ooh.
looks around. And is like, this feels rich enough that I think we're at the place.
Yeah, oh, you're somewhere.
I think we are too. Could I wash off with some wine?
Ooh,
Let's wash off.
that's an option. That's an option.
My horn is going to very quietly get one of the upstanding barrels of wine, crack it open with his crowbar, and then just dive into it, just scrubbing themselves.
All right, so you start scrubbing
Yeah.
yourself with wine.
And then when he's
I'm gonna
done
force them
scrubbing,
on me.
yeah, when he's done scrubbing off, and when Sheila's done too, he's just gonna put the lid back on top of that cask.
That's the best wine there.
Oh no, that's
Flavorful.
grimy.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys
They killed Buddy. They
bathe in
killed
the
Buddy in
wine.
his bourbon.
Let's see, how long does this take you?
We make it last as long as possible because at the same time we are also trying to we realize that we are ahead of schedule, so we want to buy time until our backup arrives, which is Woods Oak Leaf. My bad, Oak Leaf.
All right, so you bathe in the wine, and you're
Like
there,
rich people.
like rich people. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
As they do, as they do.
Pass the scrub brush. I want to
Pass the
bathe in this
Pinot.
Marlowe. Yeah.
Need the Pinot Noir for my hair.
Yeah. All right, so now you guys smell like alcoholics.
That's better than
poop.
smelling like shit.
It's true.
Yeah.
Does that
Much
get
better.
does that
Argue.
get rid of our stealth disadvantage?
Yeah, you get to
And
reduce
it's
self
clean.
disadvantage.
And it's clean. There's alcohol to clean
Yeah,
it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
There's some ethanol in there.
Yeah, there's ethanol, but
Yeah.
would it make you? I mean, I would still use soap or lye.
Makes us sticky.
Yeah. But
Rather smell like alcohol than poo.
yeah, you smell like wine rather than straight up poop. But all things considered, you are now in the basement, in the cellar. Of a place that could possibly, you think maybe for sure is the right place. So what are you doing?
Can I look and see if there's any clothes?
The
You
cellar,
look
I don't think
around.
we'll
It's a
have-
cellar. I mean, you see casks of wine, of different years and stuff. That's about it. It's just a dank, dark cellar full of casks and.
Well, I think our best bet is to take it slow and quiet and try to figure out, because we've ruled out logically that Sheila and I went through the entire second floor, because there was only 2 floors of this building, right? Because
Mhm.
other than the cellar, there was the main floor and then the second floor that was
Right.
visible from the street. So we know we already ruled out last session that we already went through the entire second floor, that didn't have any hidden rooms. The first floor wouldn't make sense to have a torture chamber there because there are chances of witnesses. So if it's not this basement, there's got to be a basement in the other rooms of the first floor that we didn't go into.
Possibly.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not attached to the
Yes.
main building.
Are you trying?
We didn't see any other. Did
Huh?
we see any other buildings that were near on the estate grounds?
You
No.
not that you didn't visit any, but you did see a couple, two when you came in through the gate. There was a guardhouse area, and there was another house across from that, and then the main house was in the middle where you guys.
I think Sheila and I are talking about this. Like, we know it's either in the first floor or one of the other houses that it's outside this main building.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should go to?
Can I roll a perception?
What are you trying to perceive?
Perceive where's the best place to go, I guess, what to do.
I think that'd be insight at this juncture.
Insight?
Can she have advantage because we're talking about it?
Sure.
We're trying to rule out.
Nice.
All right, so Sheila, you know that if there is a dungeon that's kept in an estate home, it's probably extra legal at best, and it's probably in a place where it's not conspicuous. So there may be some kind of secret entrance somewhere. That's if he's even being held in the dungeon. You don't even know, but you know they're not going to torture somebody in their bedroom. It's not the way of the Posh to do something like that.
Never mind.
So
All
she's
right.
like, if I were rich and I had to hide a torture chamber, where would I hide it?
Exactly.
I did that.
If I was to keep somebody, I was super mega rich, and I was gonna, I'd probably have my own dungeon because I think I'm God. Use your power deductions, and you arrive. There's probably some kind of cell or prison in here somewhere.
Yeah. Let's go
Can I-
look in my home.
Can I check this room first to see if there's a hidden entrance in this room that leads to another room?
Sure.
Investigation, right?
Right. Ugh. So you investigate this room. It doesn't appear to be in this room, but you do know that there's probably an area that leads down to the docks and maybe beyond that area. When you guys were jumping into the bay, there's probably another entrance to get down that into an even lower level that leads out into like a cove area where maybe he has his own private yacht, something.
So something closer to the docks.
Yeah, because it would be a lot easier to get rid of the bodies inside the bay.
So in my horn's mind, there's only 2 rooms on the first. Can we get a look at the first floor of the building, just to?
Sure.
Because
Are you trying to go up to the first floor?
no, we're trying to remember like when they said like, okay, this to the left is this, to the right is that. When they were introducing us to like the layout of barely the first floor. So in my horn's mind, he's just thinking, okay, it's either behind the stairs. It's either behind the stairs, or to the right upper room, or to the left upper room.
You see?
Yeah, I see. So basically, they're saying like it's either the right northern room or the left northern room, or it's in one of the buildings that is not connected to the.
All right. So what are you doing?
I think Mindhorn's very slowly, because they're the smaller of the 2 of them. So I think he's like very slowly, like going up the cellar stairs to poke their head out to see if there's anybody out there in their immediate line sight.
Let's see. He'd be gone. Gone.
It is like late evening, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear a commotion outside of the door. You hear muffled noises as doors slam, and you hear rustling and cheering and jeering out beyond the front courtyard area.
Front courtyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see
I go back.
as you look up the stairs, you do see a dwarf hefting on some straps on his leather armor as he runs towards the main entrance and opens the door and slams it behind him.
Do I see anybody else here? Immediately from what I can see.
Nope.
I go back downstairs and I tell her, okay, I think there's something happening in the front because like there's like a lot of noise and commotion. So I think this is a really good chance to at least check out the floor of the first floor and see if we can find anything.
Okay, they're probably going to try to find us at the inn.
Probably. One thing I want to do for sure is, and with the help of Sheila, move the barrel of wine that we bathed ourselves in and move it to the closest to the entrance so it's the first one to be used.
Okay.
Okay.
And then stealthily go up the
Are
stairs.
you able to
with her.
disguise yourself?
I can, but I don't know if they're going to fall for that twice.
Alright, as you come up the stairs, you hear a familiar voice. Alright, you must see to the matters of Lord. Arthur, I am indisposed in another matter. I will leave this evening's evening tasks to you. I trust you would delegate them best you possibly can in my absence, he says, eyeing down his nose at two of the head maid staffs. And dinner should have been served earlier, but you know Lord Popham loves to indulge himself. Another meal should be prepared post-haste and ready for his consumption within the hour. And they both nod. I guess he just goes on. He goes into details on what's the ingredients and what's supposed to be being cooked.
My horn makes hand movements to Sheila, like, "Be follow him."
All right, as he finishes curtly, he's like, "Don't disappoint me," he says as he turns on his heels, and you hear the click and echoing of the clicks on the marble floor as his poor friend Black Shined Shoes step and stride along the floor as he makes his way across the carpeted hall that dampens his steps and picks up once again once he reaches the other side and descends down the staircase.
Are these like the type of Are these the type of like rails that they have like the wooden spokes that you can see through them?
They do once you get up
I
on level.
I think what I want to do, because I imagine like the stairs are going up and like that's level with the floor. I think I want like Sheila, like my horn moves to Sheila so like she can lift him so he can like peer out from the floor level to see if the maids are still there.
All right. Make a strength save, Sheila.
Okay, strength save.
I'm not that heavy.
No.
I know, he's not that heavy.
Okay. Well, then make a dex save. Or an acrobatic save, whichever you want to. Alright, so, my horn steps on your hair a little bit and jerks your neck back, but, they manage to see the two, maids, with much softer steps, kind of, make their way to the kitchen and start working on Lord Parfum's meal.
Okay, we're clear. Let's. It jumps off. Okay, let's try to follow the butler. The butler always did it. They always did it in the detective books that I read, so it might be the butler.
Alright, so what are you doing?
I think once my horn like is almost level, just tries to get a better view to see if like they can make it to the other staircase that goes down.
Hey, just a heads up, I do have a poisoner's kit. If you would like to poison the man, we can do it.
I mean, we already put shit in his wine. I think he's. Do you want to do more to it? I think that's already going to kill him right there.
Well, if it'd kill him, it'll probably
I
taste
know.
long. Like, this has gone bad. Clearly, get rid of this cask.
He might
Hopefully
get
give him some
infected.
This wine is
dysentery.
turned. Yeah.
Give him some dysentery.
Yeah, he might get dysentery, cholera.
Yeah.
Can shoot him on the toilet like Tyrion killed his pup.
Do you have something ready right now that you can use to poison him, or?
I have my poisoner's kit.
Yeah, but like, do you have something ready? Like, I'd rather not wait for you to make something.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with your plan. Let's go.
Let's run.
Just
Okay.
running.
I want just stealth check, but stealthily running, like trying to.
All right.
Stealth.
Roll stealth, both of you.
I'll give myself guidance. Okay, Buddy and the Oreo need me. Let's do this.
Okay.
Sheila. Oh, you guys both. Fine.
Oh.
You guys are the wind. You're the shadow that falls in the night. Okay.
We were humbled and realized our limits and decided to go past them.
Yeah, plus ultra. All right, so you guys make it to the other side, and you descend into the staircase. And as it does, it's actually a winding staircase. It goes down and down and down deeper. Still, and as you descend, it gets a little bit colder, and you catch a little bit of a chill, and a bit of a like a gust runs up the stairwell.
Thumbs up to Sheila that we're going the right way. Not saying anything.
All right. As you descend further still, you see a you come out and it opens up into a huge room, and you see a dock with a very ornate ship sitting in the harbor, and then across the dockway you see basically two dwarven guards in the same livery of other house guards that Lord Parfum's manor have, and you see Lumiere address both of them and walk past them.
Are they guarding like a room, or are they like?
Yeah, it looks to be like a door, a heavy wooden door.
Where did Lumiere go?
Lumiere
went through that
went through
door.
the doors.
Went through the doors.
It's kind of weird that down here he needs to have guards to the doors.
Yeah, I think there's something special behind those doors.
I bet our boars are behind those doors.
I think so.
Okay, you said there's a ship here?
Yeah, there's even a ship we can get away after.
Well, I was going to set the ship on fire, but
I
guess we can use it as an escape.
All right, so how do you navigate in this? How are you gonna get through there?
Well, we can't attack them. If we attack them, they're gonna. We don't know if there's like a whole guard force behind those doors. So I'd rather not fight them head on. I'm gonna look at my spells. What do I have prepared? What can help me? Oh, I'm not casting that spell. I was trying to look at the.
Yeah, it's like Tasha's class. I'm not sure if that'll help you.
Actually, it just might.
All right, what's your idea?
I want to look at this one too. I think what I look at Sheila and I tell her like, okay, Tasha's caustic brew is acid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what my horn wants to do. They talk to Sheila and they say, "What if I put acid on? Is the ship in water?"
Yeah, the ship's in water.
Okay, so I think my horn says like I want to put it on the bottom side of the hull and let the acid eat away so the ship starts listing over.
I mean,
It's gonna take a while though, eh?
it would take a minute, and
It would take a while.
you have to get on the ship.
Do we see like a walkway?
The gangway,
Like, that's
yeah,
onto the ship?
there's
Yeah,
a
a gangway.
Yeah, there's a gangway that leads onto the ship.
But is it on the side of the guards or is it on the other side?
It's on the side of the guards.
On the side of the guards.
Because you see the ship is docked at a pier. That pier goes straight out into the bay, cove, and uh, from that pier, the gangway goes onto the directly across from that pier is where that door is.
Okay, well,
I-
what do you think,
I
Sheila?
do. I don't know. I have telepathy. Maybe I could use it to talk to the guard, like make like I'm the voice of Lumineer, saying there's something upstairs you need to go to. Help out upstairs. So at least we have one guard left. If that guard falls for it. Or can I send the message to both?
Can you disguise your voice as Lumiere while you're using telepathy?
Maybe.
I don't think you can do that.
I can't do that.
No, I think they hear your voice there. I think that's the way it's worded. The spell
Is there like
Oh.
is there I'm gonna draw on the map a little bit just so I can get like a better
Sure.
picture in my mind of what it is.
All right, so basically,
Oopsie daisy.
so this is the pier. This is the boat. This is the stairwell you guys were at. You guys are at the bottom over here. And then this is a giant, basically it's like a cliff face, and then built in the cliff face is this door. And then you have a guard here, a guard here. Yeah, and then this is the bay. And this is all water. So the ceilings are vaulted. They're super high.
But we untie the boat and then push it. And it's gonna float away.
But then we still need
The
to
gangways are.
the problem is that yeah, they're it's gonna be in a way that are gonna see us. Because there's no way we can is there another pathway?
jump in
going
the
this
water?
way?
Is there another pathway this way? Water.
Yes.
That's out
Oh,
in
it's
the
water.
cove. Yeah, so literally you have like these steel like stanchions that hold the stairwell together that goes up until it hits the ceiling or the bottom base of where that cove is, because this looked at one time looks like it was a natural sea cave or cove, and then they just built this structure into it that leads up into the main house.
We could go in the water and then climb onto the ship.
Yeah.
But you do know if you do use this caustic brew, it's gonna take hours.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long. I could Ray of Sickness both of them and just give them the shits.
Yeah, go for it.
But then they're gonna know they're either gonna know that they're being attacked or something.
I mean, you didn't use any spell slots since your last long rest, did you?
I used one to cast jump.
I mean, you still have disguise self?
I
You
do,
have disguise self.
but the problem is I can't be Parfum again because then they're gonna know like Parfum never comes down here. I can't be Lumiere because Lumiere literally just went through those doors. I could be that guard that we knocked out though. Maybe that could work. My horn's trying to remember anybody else that they ran into when they were here.
I mean, you did run you did run into that guard that tried to catch you. Um,
My horn is not meta. My horn thinks that's a good idea. My horn doesn't meta game. My horn's just trying to think of any other excuse not to do that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's not you really. I mean, would my horn really know anybody else's facial features?
He knows Aussies pretty well by now. I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna help him in this situation.
No.
Ooh, my horn could be, but he doesn't know what's on the other side. They don't know what's on the other side of the door, so it doesn't make sense to disguise self as a maid servant, saying that they're trying to get something. Ooh, what if we kill? just offhand murder. Um, what if we try to get you a maid, a maid
Costume?
costume? Yes, thank you. And then
Uniform?
I can disguise self as a maid as well, and then we can come down here as maids, saying that
I
something
do have
went
a
really
disguise
wrong.
kit. I have a disguise kit.
Oh, then disguise yourself as a maid. I'll disguise self
Okay.
as a maid, and then we'll just go in there and say that we really need Lumiere. We need to go in and get him. That Lord Palfram wants to tell him something.
Okay.
All right. So that's the plan. That's what you guys are doing. How long does it take you to use that kit? About 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
All right. So you do your maid kit. You take 20 minutes in order to do the maid kit. Um, nobody's really came down. Lumiere seems to still be in there. All right. What are
And
you guys
my
doing?
horn's he's gonna disguise self to look like um, a halfling servant girl.
Ooh. All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it. And they kind of like my horn walks up to the guards, looking very worried, very
Alright.
scared and worried. Like they don't want to they're kind of scared of approaching the guards down here.
Roll performance with advantage because you're probably actually scared.
I am. I don't want to mess up. Cool. I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Okay.
Make my eyes a little bigger, like anime eyes.
Eewee.
Ooh,
Eewee. Alright. Good thing.
a not natural 20.
Good thing for the guidance and advantage. All right. The one of the guards raises an eyebrow, looks at the other one, kind of gives him a smirk and a nudge. Looks like we got new lasses, he says.
we kind of we forget. We were both arguing on what the recipe was that Lord Parfum wanted for tonight, and Lord Lumiere was the only one who had the recipe memorized, and we can't get in contact with the chef either. We really want to go in and talk to Lord Lumiere and try to see what the recipe is.
Well, this is no place for lasses such as yourselves. Yeah, we could take the message to Lumiere.
The thing is, we really want to go and get it verbatim so we can write it down because Lord Lumiere, like we already know he's gonna be mad, but we don't want him to be mad at you for you to go in there and leave your post.
It's no problem at all. I'll stay here. You got a piece of paper, lass? I could write it down for you.
Huh.
Please, sir, please. We need to get to see him. It's not going to take very long. It'll be really quickly. Please help us.
Roll persuasion.
Can I help her out?
Oh,
Giving her the big ooh eyes.
Sure, I guess.
not very good at persuasion.
18?
Oh.
Oh
Not
my
bad.
god.
All right. He kind of mulls it around and he's like, I mean, look at it, really? I mean, look at them. Ah,
Ooh,
we don't really get
ooh.
people from the main house down here. I suppose it'd be alright, right?
We promise we won't be long.
Alright, he says. Make it quick.
Thank you. Just like arm on the elbow of the dwarf, and then opens the door to go in.
He flutters his eyes and blushes deeply. And goes to move his hand to yours as yours moves away and lingers it over on his shoulder.
And just brushes the hand away before he makes contact.
Alright. Alright.
God.
Next fall, guard and maiden.
Let's see.
Will this work?
Objects. Clear drawings. Clear. Let's move you here then. Alright. Lumiere's gonna be in here. Alright. And then we have our fair maidens. Myhorn and Sheila. Alright. As you are ushered into the door, you descend a short staircase and you're in a waiting room with another set of thick wooden iron banded doors.
Lilio is singing to himself in the corner.
As Lurio, you sing your a hymn to yourself in the corner. You hear the muffled screams of somebody down the hallway.
I look up to see who it is.
You notice that Lumiere walked down the hallway a bit ago and entered that room the buddy was in.
He's touching somebody. I wonder if it's Ignacio.
It's not Ignacio.
One can only hope.
All right. So, what is it you guys are doing?
We hear. I thought the torture room was soundproof.
It was. The door is not closed.
Oh.
I want to
I
feed the
think when-
Oreo.
Do we recognize the screaming?
Sounds shrill.
Because we've seen Buddy and the Oreo in battle in separate occasions. I think we would recognize their sounds of pains.
Yeah.
What
You
is
hear
that?
You hear the familiar sauntering down the hall as the old dwarf kind of resigns himself and starts fiddling with a knife leaning up against the cell wall.
My friend, have you brought me a drink? I get very parched down here.
Ugh. Yeah, I suppose I could give you something to drink, he says. He looks down the hallway and then pulls out a flask from his coat and hands it to you.
Take a swig. Ah, much appreciated.
Ugh. I think the elf's trying to scare you, he says, smiling to himself.
He can certainly try. I don't scare easy. What's going on up there? Have you found anyone yet?
Well, seems there wasn't empty threats after all. They know where your friends are at. Seems like they're getting a party together now to go raid some tavern on the docks.
They should take me with them. I'm tired of being cooped up in a cell.
That's something you'd have to talk to Lumiere about. Although I think you've lost a little bit of your leverage, Fred. Now that he's found out what he wants. But
Fair enough.
he wants to know who you guys are working for.
Hmm.
I think that's your last best hope to stay alive.
He'll have to kill me before he gets the answer.
He's a sick fuck, that guy. I'm not sure if he'll... It's not the killing you that I'd be worried about. It's the stuff that happens before then.
Very true. I saw what he did to my friend Buddy. A poor sight.
Yep. Keep the flask, he says. I got another one. He pulls out another flask from his coat and drinks as he walks back down the hall.
I'm going to need it. He starts chugging.
He lifts his flask up behind his shoulder as if it cheers to you. All right. So meanwhile, what's Myhorn and company doing?
Should we just keep going and saying that we're Uwu maidens?
I mean, you got a locked door in front of you right now.
Oh.
We still we can try using our thieves' tools. Open the door, pretend it was unlocked. We can knock on. Okay, so we can either use our thieves' tools, unlock the door, pretend it was unlocked, and say we need to talk to Lumiere, or knock on the door. When they open it, that's our only two choices. We either knock on the door, hope they open it, and then let us into Lumiere, or we unlock it ourselves and pretend it was unlocked and say we need to go to Lumiere. What do you think, Sheila?
Let's try and lock it.
Okay, and then, so just so we're on the same page, if we get this door open, no matter how way we open it, are we going to try to kill everybody that's there? Or are we going to keep trying to pretend and try to flirt our way into Lumiere?
We are going to pretend first.
We're going to pretend first. Okay. Are there any keys on this wall?
No.
No dungeon keys?
It's locked from the inside.
Oh, can we try to unlock it from the outside?
Yeah, there's a lock. You can lock mechanism that's facing that side. You could definitely attempt to unlock it from the side.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Sheila first, and then help her by giving her like appraising compliments to her.
No longer
how
smell
good
like
she looks.
Dookie.
Nice.
The wines.
You smell so good, Sheila.
Thank you.
Sheila, are you making that
Slide or the thieves tools.
Thieves tools.
Ooh, you get a +4 to that.
Do I do? Which one do I? It has a little question mark.
Yeah, just click on Thieves tools.
That's a 20. Come on.
Which attribute do I choose?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Dexterity. Okay.
Natural 20. Natural 20. Yeah.
Oh.
Close enough. 8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
Yeah. All right. So you hear you jiggle. There's a quick jiggle of the of the mechanism, and it manages to click, and all the tumblers fall into place, and the door comes ajar. With a large groan, the door swings ajar.
Just guidance on myself again before stepping in.
What are you losses doing down here? He says, somewhat startled, grabbing the hilt of his blade.
Just like looking very fearful and flinching when they talk to me like that. Like,
right.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we
You stand up.
we messed up the recipe for Lord Porphyrin for tonight, and Lumiere is the only one who has the recipe memorized, and we really wanted to talk to Lumiere.
Lumiere's a bit indisposed at this second as he kind of goes to angle himself in between you and the open door.
Oh, it certainly sounds like it. And just like big gulp. Do well in that case. While we wait, do we should we take care of the guests? Do we give them more water? Um,
Do I hear them?
change out their should we change out their chamber pots while we're here?
I don't know why those idiots left you in, but you don't belong down here. You should be leaving, he says.
Do I hear them talking?
Is Liriel tied up? Is he close by? Can we see him?
You can't see Leorio.
I can't hear them.
But Leorio, you can hear what sounds like the goblin using its cutesy voice.
Morgan, you old dog, have you brought me some entertainment?
Are you asking?
Morgan,
Asking
Morgan, you
yeah.
old dog, have you brought me some entertainment?
Ain't my doing, he says. As he takes another swig from his flask.
Seems Lumiere was more charitable than I thought.
Oh, you'd be wrong about that, boy, he says.
Who are they? Describe them to me.
Looks like a couple of wenches from the proper main house, he says.
I talked to the servers earlier. Maybe they're here to spring me free.
I think he had that much of an impression on him. He chuckles to himself.
You underestimate my charms, Morgan.
I think I've witnessed your charms enough to know that's probably not going to break you free.
Ah,
All right. So what are you guys trying to do? How you getting past this guy?
I want to persuade him to at least let us empty out the chamber pots
All right. Use
Yeah.
to
persuasion.
wait for Lumiere.
Persuasion.
by all means, let me dump the shit.
All right. Use persuasion.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. The 6.
What the fuck?
Ooh, ooh.
Listen, if Lumiere catches you down here, you'll be next on that rack, he says.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Sure.
Ooh,
Sir, let us
ooh.
just
That's
help him out, please.
Decisive ooh.
He looks over to Sheila, and he's
Halfling my horn.
he's starting to second think. He's like listen, just go, he says as he goes to usher. He goes to
We,
grab my horn and usher you back through the door.
but we really can't go back upstairs without letting the sous chef know what the recipe is. If we go back up there, we're gonna get sacked.
Please, sir.
Sacked
Please.
better than dead, he says under his breath, trying to basically obscure the door and you guys from Lumiere seeing. And you hear like a sickening. It sounds like a sharp object stabbing into flesh, as it has a sickening squish noise and then a thunk.
We didn't hear. Question. I'm assuming that this has been I'm assuming the torture has been happening for a while. Did we hear any of the screams while we were outside talking with the guard? Or was there like a space in between the doors?
Yeah, I mean, when the door was closed, it was kind of hard to hear it because it was only muffled when Leorio heard it. So through the thick wooden doors that were outside, you didn't.
Okay.
Sir, can we please at least change his bedpan, please? I mean, the man is obviously going to die. Can we just help him out just a little bit?
If we do the cleaning now, we won't have to do it later.
All right.
Yeah, please.
All right, go on.
And can you close the door? I don't want to hear that.
Persuasion.
Um,
All right. You know what?
ooh, woo.
If you guys want to die, so be it. You want Lumiere's to touch it and know you're here. Fine. And he starts walking. He turns and starts walking towards the open door. He stands outside of it. Lumiere, you have guests, he says.
Mm,
Lumiere composes himself and with the meat of his hand, he pushes back stray hairs that are from his tightly bonded ponytail and tries to wet them back behind his ear as the sweat
Uh,
and smooth blood
before
stains his brow.
before my horn leaves this area,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna lock the door behind him
oh,
Okay.
and then follow the guard.
All right. So you lock the door and follow the guard. As you do, you catch a glance. You see you see the old dwarf with the heavy studded hood, kind of arch an eyebrow at you. It doesn't really
Oh,
say anything.
do we see any keys hanging on these walls
No,
as we walk in? No keys.
no. Leorio is
There's
like,
a
maybe there's something to what you said, boy.
oh, really? What makes you say that?
We'll see, he says.
My horn kind of looks at Sheila and is like, "You want?" He's like, kind of like saying, like, now or no?
yeah. Now.
Okay.
It's right.
Closes the door. Closes the door to Lumiere.
Lumiere goes to look as Lumiere looks up. You pull the door closed.
He looks busy. Well, let's do it. Just take out the. I want to attack at the same time as Sheila.
Okay, surprise round when you roll your attacks.
Yes, yes.
We get advantage, right? Because it's surprised.
Yep.
Is Sheila a rogue?
Yeah.
So there's sneak attack, right?
Yeah, I got sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Oh, I think he was just. All right. So did you guys you roll your attack?
Yeah.
Does she need to roll sneak attack too, or no?
She's sneaking to attack him. I mean, I'll let it be a sneak attack. He's not expecting it.
I used to help myself.
How do I roll sneak attack? I just roll, right? Or no?
It's 3d6 at level 3, isn't it?
It's 36 level 3, but I think you missed anyway because your first roll was only 11. That's two-handed. That's two-handed rolling longsword. It.
Oh, it's 2d6, yeah. But I already, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So Sheila goes to whip out a longsword, but given her disguise, logistics, and trying to hide a longsword, tries to unsheath it, manages to miss the initial strike. My horn was a little bit more successful, and you deal 3 damage.
I'm not made for this.
Oh, you
Uh-oh.
bitch, he says, as he pushes you back and gets into a stance of his own and pulls out his sword. And roll initiative.
Ooh, woo.
You good? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Morty.
You guys rolled. Lihorio, you rolled initiative?
Oh yeah, am I not supposed to?
I don't know how you can attack.
Oh, I was just gonna like,
I'm sure. I mean,
check
you could have a
you
turn
know.
in the order, be like, I commiserate behind these bars. All right.
I was plotting to do something to Morgan.
Okay.
We can throw him against the gate, and Leoro can take his turn at it.
Exactly. Where are you?
Let's see. Hmm.
I have a +2 if that breaks the tie.
Let's see. See if this will do. All right. Because I got two. I have this ready to go.
So
All right. Turn order. Shots. Ooh.
interesting. Lumiere, Jesus.
Lumiere bolts through and then throws up his hand, and the door flies open.
Oh my.
Ooh, woo.
James locked it.
And he is going to cast Firebolt
Oh my.
at Meyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. 19 fire?
He rolled high. Got one there.
Oh my.
5 plus 8 plus 1 plus. He rolled 4d10. We're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Roll those new characters.
All right. See. He's going to attack Sheila because she meant to attack him. I'm assuming that misses. 9.
I don't
Sheila,
know. How do I know if this is?
it's your AC. If your AC is higher than 9, which I hope it is.
Oh, 12. 12.
Yep. He misses you.
Okay. Can I?
My horn, it is your turn.
Well, shit. I'm gonna use my last spell slot to do Tasha's Caustic Brew.
All right.
Right at Lumiere.
Okay.
He needs to do a Dex save 13.
All right. Let's see. He fails.
So he takes 3 damage and is covered in acid.
All right.
And he takes 2d4 acid at the start of each turn. At each of its turn.
He shrieks.
Can
Says, as you throw this vial into his face, and it breaks and smash, and liquid sizzles as it touches the side of his face, and he screams, and more enraged that his vain visage of himself is now scarred and pocked with the with your hideous acid. Oh, but what were you asking, Sheila?
Can I use my turn to try to open the try to free Leorio?
I mean, you could possibly.
You got it.
Yeah.
Save me.
For one thing, there's not much else to go. Yeah, no, that's. I'm gonna bonus action try to run
mean,
away from them.
If
Bonus
you,
action disengage.
okay.
Be careful.
Yeah, Sheila. I mean, I guess.
Can I try to?
Is that end of your turn, my horn?
Yeah.
All right, Leorio, it is your turn.
Nice. So in the cell, I think my vision is very obscured. I think the only person I can see would be Morrigan.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to command Morrigan. Actually, no. I'm gonna compel duel.
Why?
You're gonna compel duel him?
Yeah, just in case, because like he's not really affiliated with us. He's gonna try and attack Sheila if she runs past him.
He is. He hasn't yet. I mean, you're assuming that, I guess, but all right. Even though he noticed her come in and lock the door and didn't say anything.
Did he? I didn't know that was the thing that he did.
I mean, you don't. I mean, if you think Leorio would just try to attack him, by all means.
No. I feel like Morrigan's a friend, but like he wants to free himself before he if he came down to it, he want to free himself. You know what I'm gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Whoops. I'm going to use Shield of Faith on. Can I see Sheila? I can't see Sheila. I feel like if I could see Morrigan, I could see Sheila.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a stretch. She hasn't made it there yet in your
No.
line of sight.
Yeah, that little token is bucking it up.
Oh, it doesn't have to be line of sight. It has to be within range.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I do know that she's there, but like I don't know if she ran up. I don't know that she ran up here.
Do you know? I mean, you know the Myhorn's here. Yeah, I'm not sure if you know Sheila's there.
Yeah, I know Myhorn's here. He said the little goblin person. I was like, ooh. I'm going to use. You know what? I'm going to use Armor of Agathis on myself for when I eventually escape here because I don't have a weapon and I need to be tanky.
All right.
Boom. Armor of Agathis.
All right. As you do that, well, I suppose there's no harm in it now. So Horgrim opens the lock. Look, kid.
Is he helping us?
Yep.
Yes, you said.
Nice.
I walk out.
Is he with the pack?
And I triumphantly laugh so that
No.
Lumiere can hear me.
No, Horgrim he's just a disillusioned old man. He doesn't like Lumiere. He doesn't like Lord Parfum.
10. I think I have 35. 15. Yes, I do.
He was a freelance executioner, but now he's the house executioner of Lord Parfum and doesn't really like his work that much.
Can Leorio make it to me?
I can't because I was 10 and then 15. I have 35 movement. That's it.
All
so
right.
you still have 10 feet more, don't you?
No, I only have 35, so like 10. Actually, wait, I have 5 feet movement. Yeah.
Where's Leorio? Is he right next to me?
At the moment.
Can I hand you my sword? I'm gonna give you my long sword.
Ooh, I do like long swords. Do I even know? I know how to use one for sure, right? Let me look up the stuff.
Do
Yeah,
you?
it's a martial weapon.
Martial
You're a
weapon.
paladin.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about long swords. They're fine. I love long swords. I say, you have my thanks.
You want
And
a dagger too? It's really not my style.
I think I'm all right. And I point my sword at Lumiere. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Sheila. I think you already used your turn in between all the other turns.
Yeah, I used my turn. Yeah, I did.
Half
used my turn.
it. He's gonna go over here.
He takes 2d4 acid. He takes 2 acid damage as more acid burns into his face.
Well, it's 2d4, you said, right? So 6, 8.
Yeah.
He strains against it and tries to. He's wiping at his face. With the,
Takes a
with this
whole
con
action
save.
if he's going to dedicate.
All right. Try and wipe out that acid.
Any hit.
All right. He seems to get most of it off on his sleeve, but it does take his action as he blinks at you and grimaces and roars in rage.
Roar.
Roar. All right. Tonight he's gonna run up my horn because this is.
Oh, you bitch.
He's gonna swing his great sword. Oh fuck!
And my horn's down.
It's okay.
All right. No, get out of here. We'll put my horn is down. All right. My horn, make a death save roll. You pass. Leorio.
Right.
My horn just got yeeted by a great sword as it smacked them into the side, and with a sickening crunch and a thud, they sprawl out and on the floor.
Success, my horn just dreams of spending time with his adopted family.
All right.
Like learning his first successful potion with them.
Oh, what a wholesome dream! As you bleed out on the floor. all right. Leorio, what are you doing?
All right. I'm going to run up to here. And in action, I'm going to heal my horn for 14 points.
Okay.
And then in bonus action, I'm going to yell out, Lumiere! As a daunting roar.
All right.
Mama!
Lumiere looks at you and his snarl becomes even more fierce as his eyes start between you and then over to Hargrim, and then back to you again.
All right, he has to make a DC of 12, and I think it's Wisdom. Yep. Him and this knight. He has to make a DC 12. Oh, nice, bitch. I hope the fear runs through your veins as I kill you for killing Buddy. Yes.
He killed Buddy?
Oh, yes. Buddy's dead.
Oh, this motherfucker.
All right, so he has to run on his next turn, right?
Yep.
All right.
He's frightened of me.
Fantastic. That end of your turn?
That is my turn. Yeah, bonus action and action.
All right, Sheila. All right, you're no longer dead.
He's right here. And my turn. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Ah.
Sheila, it is your turn.
I don't know if I have a dagger or anything.
You take me a
my
while.
sheet is
You
blank
can go up
again.
to my horn. You can go up to my horn and take their dagger.
It would take your action, I believe.
Wasn't an object interaction just? He's not gonna fight it.
Yeah, object interaction is a bonus action, but I mean taking it from someone else. Usually, if you read the home rules, like if you're given a potion, it takes full action. you're giving somebody else a weapon. I figured that'd follow the same rule. Bonus action, like action of items used on self is bonus action, but between interaction between players is.
Can I give my turn to Leorio since he has a sword?
No.
No. Can I
No.
do it? I don't know.
You can
Can I do
hold
an
your turn.
You can hold your
You
act.
can
Yeah, you
hold
can hold
your-
action. Yeah,
You can hold your action
Yeah.
to attack, and then I can just give you my dagger.
that's true.
Yeah. I'll do that.
So
Might to move closer.
move next. You might want to move next to the guard, not attack me.
Yeah. No. My thing is like spinning. It's loading.
I
I
mean,
don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Is that where you're
It's
trying
freezing.
to go?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do something, but I keep
Just
having to
buff moving.
reload.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
For he has got to move what his full distance away from you. He runs to the door and goes to pull on it, but it's locked.
Oh, she did such a thing. This is a warlock, a high-level warlock,
Yep.
stuck with us. We're gonna die.
Well, you got attack of opportunity because he left.
Oh, true. My bad. Let's roll 1d. Oh, 1d20 plus C2 plus 2, 4. 21.
You
Oh
hit him?
my god. Alright, awesome. Slash roll 1d.
Smite his ass. Smite him.
5 damage.
Yep.
All right.
I just laugh as he runs away from me.
As your
I
blade
say,
cuts across his back, he stumbles forward and grabs his shoulder and pulls away and looks at the blood. His fear touches his features. Does he have to make a save,
Um,
or is it
I think it's
just
at
one
the end of
turn?
his turn.
it's the frightened action. Does he like lose frightened if he gets hit?
No, I don't think so. What does your ability say?
It just says that he's frightened me until the end of my next turn.
Oh, so he's the end of this turn. He's frightened you. Okay. All right. So you end your turn.
Well, it's not my turn. It's his turn. He
It's
ran
his
away
turn.
from me.
Yeah, he ran away from you. All right. So this guy's gonna go to run as well.
Ooh,
I'm
another
gonna
one.
stab him.
You can't. You already did your reaction.
Oh, so I only get one reaction. You're right. You're all right.
But
Action
I
economy
can still
matters.
stab him because he was next to me.
You can. Yeah, Myhorn and Sheila can do stuff if they feel like it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
kill him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
kill him. Ooh, kill him.
All right.
Kill him.
So you managed to lunge up and slide your dagger right in between his ribs, and he grunts. And lets off a stifled gasp as he holds aside and staggers back away from you towards the door, reaching for his belt and the keys.
Okay. Fire.
Now
I'm
it's
gonna
left.
add. I'm gonna add my Fury of the Small to that damage. See if that. I can only do it once per short rest, but might as well. 3 extra damage on him.
All right.
I don't know if that does much, but
Does enough. All right. And then
You
he definitely looks like that caught him off guard, and he's starting to gurgle a little bit in between breaths as he's fiddling with his belt. And it's your turn, Myhorn.
I'm going. So if I give Sheila my weapon, is that like a full action or what?
Yes, that's full action if you give her your weapon.
And is it a bonus action to drink a potion?
Yes, if you're using it on yourself.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the potion that I made earlier today. It was the elixir. It is 2d4 plus intelligence modifier of healing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give Sheila my dagger and roll and drink a potion real quick.
All right, Sheila.
2d4.
Myhorn tosses you their dagger as they pull the potion out of their belt and start to down it.
Okay.
Did that roll?
I catch the dagger.
Yeah. So it's 2 plus 3, so I get 5 health.
Cool. Is that in your turn?
I'm gonna look to the old guy. The old guy that helped Leorio. I was like, hey, do you want to help us kill them?
Ugh.
I mean, you're already in deep for letting him go.
Not if you kill him, he says. I'm betting you might. He walks over and kind of. But as for direct killing, I've had my fill of that. Look at this more as
Would you
helping.
be? Well, then don't think of it as killing. Think of it as getting him nearly close to the edge, and then we'll push him up.
Ugh. No.
When you put it that way, you're not killing him. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, he says as he pulls up his he hefts his executioner's axe up off his shoulder and grips it.
And that'll be my horn's turn.
Alright, Leorio, it's your turn.
Nice. I'm going to. How far is he? Like 20? That's stage far. Alright. I'm gonna go up to him.
Alright.
I'm gonna say, I have been waiting for this moment. Lumiere.
All my life, oh Lord.
Well,
Come on, hit. Oh, 5.
damn it.
Oh, what were you trying to hit him with?
I was trying to hit him with a long sword.
What? That's a nat 1?
That's crazy.
God.
Don't you have inspiration? I know I have 1.
Oh, I do have inspiration. I can reroll the roll. 1d20. Just the d20 or with all the pluses?
I mean, you'd reroll. You reroll your attack. Be the d20. The plus is your modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your proficiency.
you and I got this one because of our bar fight.
Nice. Nat 20.
Okay, so now you get the. You went from a nat 1 to a crit. Good use of inspiration. Doesn't get any better than that.
You have to smite him, Leorio. You have to smite him.
I am gonna smite him. I ain't gonna smite. So it's two of the same roll, right? 2 of the same damage.
Alright.
So it's 3, 7, and then I use a divine smite to the 6. Oh damn. 8, 9, 10, 16.
Yep.
16 damage. Die.
As the fear starts to relent in his eyes, it flickers once again as you pulled out your sword and divine energy engulfs the blade, and you bring it to bear upon him.
Nice. Bonus action.
All right.
Which one is this? This is the action. Okay. Which one? Oh, bonus actions compel duel. I kind of want to use that.
All right.
I don't want to. Nah. Bonus action, shield of faith on myself.
All right.
Let's see. Let me see. That'd be 18. Okay, in my turn.
All right. Hagram runs up with his short, stubby legs and his old ass self with his axe, and he dashes over here next to you. All right, and then Sheila, it's your turn.
She's gonna run up and dagger somebody.
Nice.
All right, so you run up. Who you daggering?
I'll dagger him.
You're gonna dagger Hagram? Oh.
No, the other dude.
Oh,
The
okay.
closest guy right next to me.
He's like, why?
I'm gonna jump on Hagram and stab him in the head. All right.
And because there's an ally within 5 feet, she got sneak attack if she hits.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, that's true. Okay, wait. I don't have a thing for a dagger, but I'm just gonna roll. Oh,
Well,
Nice.
you don't get flanking, so 13. You miss.
oh.
Let me uncheck this if I use my
I don't
inspiration.
know what that is.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Damn
Any,
it.
any other action you doing?
Wait, what is that?
Any other action?
I just missed.
Yeah, you got a
Um,
bonus action or anything you're doing?
can I try again? Can I
I mean, do you have double?
slash?
You have double strike?
No,
Do you have a second attack? I don't think you do yet.
I don't know.
Oh,
No.
I can't.
I have something called assassinate, but
Ooh.
That's only for like during the surprise round.
yeah, like the first hit, huh?
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, it's already way past assassinate. Like that's not a feature you can use right now.
Yeah.
You could bonus action disengage, so you're not up there in
Yeah.
them.
I'll disengage. I'm gonna move back.
Mhm.
Move back.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's up?
I don't know. I
Oh.
have a feeling we're gonna get hit.
I'm not gonna do that to you
Right.
guys. That'd be mean.
But this
He'll do it to Parfum. No, I guess it makes sense for him to do it to Luria. Luria was one just smited him, so he throws up his arm at you, and
when he does hit.
as he does, he throws up his arm, and electricity racks through your body.
18 minus 33. Let's see. Math.
I was gonna wall of fire, but I was like, no.
I could tank it.
Maybe I don't think, but I just think say no because that's like a full spell. Like in this moment, he'd throw up just a cantrip because it's like a quick off the like. Oh.
Mhm.
So that makes more sense for him to do that shocking grasp. So as he flinches in at your power, he throws up again defensively. Throws up that shocking grasp, his electricity racks through your body, and gives you a nice good jolt. This guy he's gonna swing out at our friend here,
How beat up is that guard looking?
Mordigan. He hits with 8 damage. Hits Mordigan and Pauldron and grits traitor. And he kind of sneers back at him and hefts his axe up in his hand, ready for a return blow. My horn, it's your turn. But what were you asking?
How beat up does the red guard look?
Pretty beat up. Like I said, he was rattling and gasping between breaths when you hit him with that dagger.
I can use fire too. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that was
Right
first.
at the red guard.
All right. As you throw the small vial of caustic fluid towards him, it nails him on the shoulder, and the glass breaks and produces a flame that burns at his neck and the back of his head.
And he's gonna bonus action hide over here in this area.
Then my horn's turn.
Yep. Let me just roll the stealth check.
All right.
Mhm.
Good enough. Leorio.
All right, Leorio. Leorio is going to attack. What's his face? Lumiere.
All right.
20 plus 4. And then
Ooh,
1d8
boy.
plus 2. Oh, whoops. Roll 1d8 8 plus 2.
You know you can use. You know you can roll it two-handed with the 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
You're so right. Safe for that though.
Yeah, you can roll longsword. Use longsword as a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Might be better for you.
It actually, I forgot that was a thing. And then bonus action. Actually, I'm already concentrating on this. But I don't want him to leave, is the thing. I want him to stay here.
Well, he hasn't got the key. So
Doesn't?
no.
He's Lumiere.
The red guard has the key, right? He was the one who
Oh
was
my
following
god.
Shaw.
He was the one that was trying to grab it off his belt.
Okay.
Where Liurio jumped and Mortigan jumped on him.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to harness divine power. I'm going to reinvigorate myself and gain one more spell slot.
Well, how much damage did you do to Lumiere?
9 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to reinvigorate myself, obtain 1 spell slot, harnessing my divine energy.
As you do that, Mortigan lifts his axe, brings it around.
Oh my god. No, Mortigan.
Lucky for you.
No, old guy.
Ooh.
Old guy.
Oh.
All right, he swings the axe around and misses. Then he keeps the momentum and wheels it into an even harder strike and manages to bite into the nape of the neck of the other guard, killing him.
Just so you know, we loosened him up.
Suppose you can't run from what you're good at, he says as he hefts his axe back out of the nearly severed head.
All right,
Oh,
Lumiere, you're surely outnumbered. You can surrender now. We can finish the job.
Lumiere looks startled and swallows at the dead guard, and he kind of just opens his hands up and goes to move them about shoulder.
Don't surrender. Make this interesting for me.
All right, Leorio, what are you doing? Well,
Alright, I ended my turn. Yeah, I ended my turn.
Sheila, are you doing anything?
Oh, Sheila.
Tiger. Am I
Yeah.
close enough that I can kind of try to attack, or am I far away?
You're far away, aren't you? You just moved back. You'd have to move 20 feet forward if you want to attack.
I'm gonna move forward.
The red guard's already dead.
Yeah, you can
Just
move
so you know.
here.
The other guy, yeah.
All right. So what are you doing?
Dagger.
Kill
Roll
him,
it.
Sheila.
Kill him, Sheila.
Lady. You know.
Would she have advantage because like he's surrendering?
Yeah,
Oh, he surrendered? No.
you're surrendering. What are you doing?
This
He's
you didn't roll
No,
one
I wanna-
before.
He rolled his he put his hands up.
This is Lumiere, right?
Yeah, it's Lumiere.
He fucking killed the dude. I want to kill him. He
Oh.
killed Buddy. Fuck
You
that
didn't
guy.
roll 1d. It's
Wait,
which
would
one's-
I roll one?
1d4.
Well, if he's surrendering and you're just gonna go up, what are you trying to do to him?
I want to stab him. He killed Buddy. Fuck
how
that
do you,
guy.
How do you want to stab him? Like, where do you want to stab him?
I would
trying
like
slit
to
his throat? What do you
Stab
doing?
him in the heart.
All
Stab
right.
him in the heart.
All right.
I hope you feel that, heartless bastard.
Make your attack roll.
Is 21.
Yeah. So as he does, he raises his hands, and then, seemingly out of nowhere, Sheila, it just appears in front of you, and then she lets go with her arms down to their side. Buddy looks down at his chest, at the hilt of the dagger, just
Buddy,
pulling out of his chest.
what?
No, I'm sorry. Lumiere. Lumiere looks down and sees the hilt of the dagger buried, the hilt deep into his chest, and he looks back up at Sheila with a shock, his eyes wide, as he coughs and sputters a bit, and blood kind of froths at the corners of his mouth, and he kind of coughs twice and falls over onto his knees, dead.
My horn just hidden under a table. That's for Buddy.
All right.
Oh, and I want to search his body. I want to take shit off of him if he has anything.
Sheila, what's your morality, your alignment?
Oh, I don't know if I chose that. I would think I'm pretty chaotic.
Yeah,
Neutral.
I'd say chaotic neutral would be your alignment now. I'd put that in there.
Yeah.
It's a very chaotic
Okay.
neutral thing to do.
Yeah, I am chaotic neutral. There I
Okay.
am. Yep, it's over
Okay,
there
then
already.
this is actually on point for your character. Then that's completely fine. Um, uh, didn't
My
really.
horn goes to the room that Lumiere came out of.
Well, I probably need a new job, he said. And he slaps
I raised my hand out.
Lyra in the back.
Aussie's hiring.
It was very fun working with you, my friend.
I don't
Yeah, I
think our
see
work's
you.
over yet. We're gonna have to get out of here, he says.
Very true. Do you know a secret way out?
Well, best way is through that door, and I wouldn't want to climb back up those stairs. Well, probably best way is out going out through the harbor.
Very true.
With
Where
the
did you
ship.
enter from? Where did you enter from, Sheila? Sheila, where did you enter from?
We had a special entrance.
Ah. You entered the castle with no one seeing.
We have a special entrance that nobody really knows about. So if you want to
Well,
go back that way and be
our
covered with
best
poo.
bet.
Yes.
Well, the alternative is death and more imprisonment,
Yeah.
which I'm not fond of.
Well, you guys know that you have the underneath this. You can take the sewers. You pretty much know the sewers way back to Ossie's tavern, which
But then we
might be set upon as we speak
There-
by some unsavory characters.
Yeah.
So, you guys have managed to successfully save. Unfortunately, Buddy was dead, but you did manage to save Leorio. What are you guys doing?
my horn's in the room where Lumiere came out of.
Oh,
He looks. He just moves in the room.
You see the desecrated corpse of Buddy broken and racked on the wall.
They see the dwarf on the rack too.
Yeah, the dwarf is just freshly dead with looks like a metal spike drove in between his eyes. As his eyes are kind of overly bulged and blood pooling around the sockets.
Is there enough of his face that remains that Meghorn can recognize him?
Oh yeah, you can
Not
tell it's
not
Buddy.
Buddy, the guard.
Oh, the guard. Yeah. It just looks like the guard with this metal spike through his forehead and his eyes bulging out.
Oh, it is so good I didn't disguise myself like you.
Yeah, that was what I was like. Oh, you want to try that? Let's see. He's actually being tortured right now.
My horn just looks at Buddy and feels guilty and sad.
Oh,
after Sheila's done ruffling through, Lumiere's body, Leo is gonna hang up Lumiere just like Buddy's hung up, and leave him there.
All right, Lumiere with the dagger still in his chest. You hoist him onto a rack in the dungeon, and you leave him there as he hangs from the chains and the wooden beams of the crucifix. All right.
Just my horn. I think the last thing my horn does, he just like looks at Buddy's body and he says, "You really tried to do good before you met us. I think that's how people should remember you. I also think you would want to stick it to Lord Parr for himself. My horn's just gonna set the room on fire. Just like start, like get his most combustive vials, shakes them up, and then just throws them around the room as he walks out.
All right, let's see. Okay. All right, the room starts to go up like a tinder. It starts, despite the wood, the cocks decided being made of stone. I guess like whatever potion you made burns into the stone, and starts to spread across the floor.
Myron just walks out and he says, "Well, Buddy's getting the funeral that he didn't want, didn't deserve, but he's going out in style. We should probably run.
I agree. Let's
All right.
go through whatever entrance you and Spila came through.
All right. With that, we'll probably end this session. Where you guys finally saved everybody, and now, where are you guys headed after this, just for reference?
Run out the door and then go swimming.
Up to go swimming. Fantastic. And then, just for so I can build up the next one, you guys sent Tobias and Siggy to do something, correct? He was supposed to meet up with his friend.
Yeah, he was gonna go find Oakleaf and bribe him to help us.
All right, then that's what we'll take. We'll pick up there next session. Any questions, concerns, comments about how everything shook out?
Nope, I just want to get
Nope.
my stuff.
All right.
This place is gonna go
You know
up in
what?
flames if we don't get out
You
of
know
here.
what? I'm gonna steal the knight's great sword and give Sheila back her sword before we end the game.
Okay.
You should probably take his armor too.
He does
Did he have a better armor than me?
Oh yeah, he had heavy armor. He had steel plate.
Oh, you should take that. That's
Does it
really
fit-
good armor.
Does it fit me?
Yep, it fits you.
If it fits
Maybe.
you.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're about the same. I mean, you may need to make some alterations for you could wear it properly, but
I'll fix those for you later.
the pauldrons, like, the only thing that really isn't chest right is the for us the chest piece, but the pauldrons and the shin guards and all that fit boots.
I'll dress up as him.
You can't wear the helmet either, given the obvious physiological differences.
Yeah, I'll steal some of his armor.
Okay, so you sack up his armor, so you can add steel plate to you, but in its current condition, it only gives you 16 instead of 18.
I already have. I hate this. All right, fine.
Yeah, but if
I'll
you,
get it
you
fixed
can
up.
fix-
You have to get it fixed.
Yeah, you can fix it.
Yeah, I'll
Then
get
you'll
it
have
fixed
a
up.
thing.
Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll get it fixed up after he dies down.
All right, I was just saying, yeah, if you
Yeah.
decide to don it right now, it's only going to do you 16 until you get it fixed.
That's fair.
I think get rid of what you're wearing now, then don it now, so that way you don't have that extra weight.
Okay.
Do you need me to add that to your inventory,
The steel plate?
Yeah. or can you?
I'll just add it manually. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. All right, anything else? Anybody else want to do for? I'm gonna apologize
I
to
give
Oak.
back
that we
the
didn't
dagger. The dagger back.
Okay.
No, keep it.
All right.
Keep the dagger. You did pretty good with it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Should we say something that we liked about Buddy? Is this the right time?
Now is the right time. Buddy's. Everybody knows Buddy's dead. Everybody can say a eulogy to Buddy if they wish.
His
Thank you,
body's burning next door.
Buddy, we hardly knew you. The end.
Well,
everything we knew about you.
Buddy was a good guy.
Yeah.
Buddy was a really good guy.
Well, he's good enough. He didn't write out his friends, so
He was good enough.
Yeah,
He
was
didn't rat us
good.
out.
He was good enough. And he went out like a boss. So.
No one's gonna wonder why that dwarf's in there dead.
Well, everybody knows why he's dead. Remember, you lied.
Oh yeah, well they don't know that in game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody knows that. Nobody knows why he died.
I was saying, who they gonna ask? I guess they can ask. If they really cared to, they could ask. What's his name?
Yeah. I'll get it.
I can't believe I keep forgetting his name.
Halgren or
Morty?
Yeah, Mortigan.
Mortigan?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's cool.
yeah, Mortigan. I guess he's your escort NPC right now. You guys
We're accessories to murder.
probably want to
Also,
do time
Sheila.
everyone for murder.
Sheila, you have your longsword back. I gave it back to you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. With that, we will close everything. Thanks everybody for watching. If you watch this later time, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you come by way of Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Don't forget to share. It helps the channel. And as always, all the links are down in the description. Just 'cause love you guys.